To win the culture war, you must first fight the culture war. Our next guest is a culture warrior. Someone who's not a culture warrior is so-called Republican Adam Kinzinger, who has become a prominent darling of the corporate media and seems to enjoy being a cable news talking head, bashing his own party far more than he enjoys being a Republican congressman representing his constituency. Joining me now is Catalina Lauf, a Republican running against Kinzinger in a GOP primary. Catalina, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, Benny.
So it's brave to go and primary a fellow Republican. What is it that inspired you to do this, and how is the race going so far?
You know, the movement has inspired me. It's unfortunate that we've gotten to the point where we have to challenge people in our own party because they forget where they came from. They forget who they serve. Somebody like Adam Kinzinger has been completely absent from his district, from his constituency, and ultimately the voters in the party. This is a very Republican seat, Illinois 16. It's one of the few left outside of the collar counties from Cook County. And so it's very important that we continue building that wall against and fighting the Democrats here. Illinois 16 deserves a fighter. They deserve a culture warrior that's not afraid to push back against the far left progressive agenda. They don't deserve somebody in it for their own personal gain and personal ambitions the way Adam Kinzinger has been doing it.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, you have the Republican Party. This is a broadening and widening coalition, a coalition that represents the working class in our country, and good for the Republican Party for doing that. So how does Adam Kinzinger square that with his visceral attacks on Donald Trump, who absolutely represents the grassroots of the party that he claims to be part of?
Yeah, he doesn't get it. He's completely out of touch. I mean, where we come from, this is a very small business, manufacturing, a lot of farms. I grew up in the area. I'm a daughter of a small business owner. My mother came here legally from Guatemala. You know, the America First agenda worked. It allows somebody like myself to pursue the American dream. It allows all Americans to pursue the American dream. And you're right, Benny. I mean, this was a working class party. It is a big tent. We made so many gains in all different demographics because the America First agenda worked. There are quantifiable results. When you look at the pro-growth economy, the policies, the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, opportunity zones. When I was an appointee with the U.S. Department of Commerce under President Trump, you know, I saw these policies firsthand work from an administration level, the thoughtfulness, the substance that was being put into them, but also how it translated into constituents, into voters, into real Americans.
Yeah, your story is indeed a remarkable one and an inspiring one. And I'd like to play a little bit of your viral campaign ad right now.
I'm the daughter of a legal immigrant who moved to Illinois to pursue the American dream and a small business owner. That's why I love this country, and it's why I'm not afraid to fight for it. It gave my family opportunity, and I want to make sure your children and your grandchildren have a shot at the American dream too. That's why we must preserve what makes America great. I'm Catalina Lauf, and I'm challenging Adam Kinzinger for his seat in Congress because I care about America's future. I care about the future of the Republican Party, our values of free enterprise, our God-given individual liberties, and law and order. It's our party now, it's our movement, and it's America first.
Catalina, you had millions and millions of people watch that ad. We have about 30 seconds left in our show. I wanted to give you an opportunity here to speak to a young person. You yourself are a young person. You're doing a brave thing by going and challenging a member of Congress in your own party and primarying someone at such a young age. I want to give you a chance to speak out to that young person saying, maybe I can't make a difference. Maybe the Never Trump movement is here forever, right? Maybe I can't do this myself. What would you say to that person?
Never back down. We live in this culture of full intimidation, this cancel culture, the far left progressive agenda. You never back down. Your voice matters. And together we can actually make change and push and make sure that we have the American dream possible for future generations.
Well, you are certainly doing your job, Catalina. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.